What's up, everybody? Just waiting on Nick to get here. Nick should be here any minute. He's coming in studio tonight, which is the first in a while. So tonight we'll have Amara Strafe from Bishop Ludden, Jenna Sloan from Bishop Grimes, Will Smith from West Canada, and Cam Camstock from Dodgeville. Uh, we're still looking for Class A boys tomorrow. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message. That goes for coaches also. Tomorrow night we will try to get a couple coaches on. If there's any more boys or girls that want to jump on before the weekend starts, just shoot us a message. I think we're gonna try to reach out to Hamilton and SAS boys. We had Zach Vilkowski already from New Hartford on. If anybody else is interested that it's still playing this weekend, coaches or players, shoot us a message, and we'll be happy to chat with you. If you're just tuning in, I'm just waiting for Nick. Nick will be here momentarily. Nick really still has everybody in the championship game except for the Class A girls. So he beat me for bracketology. I got to go back and double check everything now. Once again, if you're just joining, if there's any coaches or players that want to get on tomorrow night before the game starts Saturday, shoot us a message. We will try to get you on. First. I think Jenna's going to be on at 8:10 if everything goes correctly. If you're watching, definitely shoot out your winners for this weekend. Post it in the comments. We have to post our updated brackets too for championships because me and Nick both have a few teams left in the championship. Well, he has more than me, but I got some winners that are playing people that I didn't think that would get there. But if you are watching, post your comments in the comments for your winners who you think's going to win. Right around 8:10 we should be going. So for those that are maybe new, that be maybe watching a grandson or granddaughter tune in tonight, we'll go over the championship schedule for Saturday for the girls. We'll start with Class D. Poland has Copenhagen. Class C girls, West Canada Valley has Waterville. Uh, Class B girls, Bishop Branch has General Brown. Class A, it's going to be Janesville DeWitt versus Bishop Ludden. And Class AA for the girls, it's going to be Baldwinsville and CNS. Class D for the boys, Cincinnati against Hamilton. Class C for the boys will be Dodgeville and West Canada Valley. Class B for the boys is going to be Chittenango and Utica Academy of Science. Class A will be Syracuse Academy of Science and Hartford. And Class AA will be Liverpool and West Jenny. Again, in the comments, if you want to post who your winners are or who you're going to pick to win, we would love to hear what you guys think about the weekend championship matchups. Hey, Jen, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are
How
you?
are you?
Good, good. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just waiting for Nick. Nick will be here any second. He's just driving to my house.
Okay, sounds good.
Did you have practice today?
Yeah, I just got home from it.
Gotcha. And I guess we'll jump right into it, and then we'll have Nick join. So give us a little background about yourself.
My name's Jenna Sloan. I play for Bishop Grimes. I've been playing on the varsity team since seventh grade, and next year I will be attending the University of Scranton, where I plan to play basketball.
Got it. And then how many years have you been playing varsity?
Since seventh grade, so 6 years.
So you're a baller. What made you choose your school?
Um, I really liked the coaches, and the distance away from home wasn't too far, and distance was a big thing for me because I like being close to home. And then they have an amazing basketball program, and I just like the school and like where it was located and stuff.
And is that Division two or Division three?
Division 3
I gotcha. What conference are they in?
landmark conference.
So they've had successful seasons during or playing in that conference.
Yeah, they've won 7 straight.
All right, if you didn't know, this is Nick, the co-host, the man of the hour.
Hi.
Hi, Jenna. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. What have you guys talked about so far?
I'll just totally give a little background about herself. Literally, she just came on.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So it's been a crazy year for you guys. 15-9 record, a 12 seed for the tournament, but a little skewed, I would think, because you guys played a really tough schedule. You had some COVID issues with Coach Cifanelli missing a few games. It's been a crazy year. Talk to me a little bit about what it's been like this year for you guys.
This year it's definitely been a little crazy. Like we had a shutdown at the very beginning of the season due to COVID, and then a couple weeks later into the like playback, we lost Sif for multiple games, which wasn't our ideal situation. But yeah, we do play a very hard schedule, which a lot of people don't realize. They just think we lose a lot of games and we deserve to be the seed we are. And that's not true, which is why we're so underrated in sectionals. Sorry about busting your brackets.
No, I that's fine with me. I think your tough schedule prepared you to play a team like Little Falls, who was undefeated. And you guys not only were neck and neck with them, but ended up getting the victory, gave them their first loss of the year, and bounced them from the tournament. And here you are on the verge of a sectional final. You've been on varsity since what, 7th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've had a great career at Bishop Grimes. This year, you're averaging about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Talk to me a little bit about your team this year. What do you guys like to do? Who are some other girls that step up for you guys?
So this year, like we have like the same team as last year, minus one girl. So it was a pretty like experienced group, which was good. We really focus on defense. Defense is like our main priority this season. Some girls that really step up this year are Aweel, Natalie, and Rosalie. Like we all step up big time, and the bench. Like games we wouldn't have been able to win if we didn't have the bench getting loud and getting hype. Because a lot of the games that we've won that are close, they've been away games. Like nobody's expecting us to win on the road, and so our bench just being loud. So it's basically just a team effort. Like everybody's played a crucial part in what we've been able to do this season.
Yeah, so for your sectional run here, you guys have knocked off SAS, Homer. You got a big win against West Hill. That was a good win. And of course, you knocked off the number 1 seed and the undefeated Little Falls to get to the final now. You guys have won 4 in a row, including knocking off Little Falls. And in doing so, you guys secured the number 350th win for Coach Cifanelli. What did that mean for you guys to do that for him this year?
We did not know we did that. He never told us.
That's been nowhere, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know that every game we play is gonna be a hard game, and we know we're the underdogs, which motivates us a lot and it lights a fire in us. And we know like down the stretch when it's a close game and it's really tough, and sometimes the refs try getting in the way, like we need to step up. We need to play good defense because defense is where it all starts. And we just need to make a big play on the offensive end, and it'll just continue throughout the rest of the game, and hopefully we can get a win.
Great.
It seems like they let the girls play a lot this weekend. Did you feel that you weren't getting foul calls that you should have gotten this weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
And then I watched you break that girl's ankles. I don't mean to call the girl out. I was really recording at the right time. Who do you train with in the off season? And talk a little bit about AU.
So AAU, I recently just played on I-90 Elite. I've been on a couple of teams though throughout the years. And then in the off season, I mostly just train with my dad. Like we work on my shot in the gym. We work on my dribbling, my passing. And then I do strength and conditioning training with my personal trainer.
I like it. You have that ball on a string. And then shout out to Coach Wright. Coach Wright was my boss for 4 years, Randy Wright.
Oh, really?
You know, he put you guys out there in front of a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
I was at Nottingham for 4 years. I was his girls JV coach. So I know what he does in the off season for you guys.
Yeah, so Jenna, you got another tall task in the sectional final. You got to go up against the number 2 seed General Brown. They're 21-2 on the season. What do you know about them, and what do you and your team have to do to get a victory in the final on Saturday?
I know they play very similarly to us. We have our own like specific style, but they both like are very similar. I know that they're very good at passing and cutting, and we're basically just like carbon copies of each other. We just have different styles, and hopefully our style is the one that wins it on Saturday. But we have to work for it and we have to prepare. So yeah, hopefully our team can step up big time. Hopefully people on the bench can come off, bring us some energy, and hopefully it all works out the way I want it to.
Yeah, and I think like we talked about earlier, right? Your team has fought through a lot of adversity this year. Like you said, Coach Cifanelli missed some games with COVID. You lost a couple tough games on buzzer beaters. I mean, that half court shot at Bishop Ludden. I mean, you guys had that game won, and then you lose on a half court shot. You played a tough schedule. You guys challenged yourself all year. What do you think you and your team have learned about yourselves through all this adversity this year?
That we don't give up. We adapt to things on the fly, and we've dealt with a lot of injuries this year. So we've had kids step up when we needed them to. We've had to play without some people sometimes due to injury. Like, we just know how to step up when the time is right and when we need to, and we just know how to like finish things and get things done, which is why playing in such like big games and such hard games throughout the whole season has helped us get like double overtime wins against Homer or close game wins against West Hill. Like, what we do throughout the whole season and even in the summer has all just helped us prepare to be where we are today.
Get beat that. And then let's talk about tough games. It seems that Marcellus has all you guys' numbers when it comes to winning and losing. So February 14th, you guys lost 39-43. What is it about Marcellus that is so tough for you guys that are the top teams that are left that they have beat?
I wish I knew. The last time I beat Marcellus was in 7th grade, and one of my best friends is on Marcellus, and I tell her every single time, like, why can't I beat you? Like, I just want bragging rights for one game.
So you haven't beat them since 7th grade?
Yeah, because we didn't play them like 2 years, and then every other year we've been winning, and then just lost it again. So it's the same thing, but Marcellus is a very good team. They have a lot of good players, and I guess when it came down to it, they just executed the game plan better.
I like it. And then for me, last one, give me your highlight of the season so far. Your best
might be the ankle breaker, not gonna lie.
That was your first one all year long?
Yeah, I think so.
The way that you dribbled, that was the first one?
Yeah, usually I don't try to, but she was just asking for it, I guess.
That's what's up.
So Jenna, like we said earlier, you've been on varsity since 7th grade. Talk to me about your Bishop Grimes experience since you got to the school in 7th grade until now, and what's the farthest you've made it in the sectionals since you've been there?
I've made it to the sectional championship game 3 years, and every single year we have lost. So I'm hoping this being my 4th year, hopefully we have a different outcome. But my experience like playing for Bishop Grimes basketball since 7th grade, it's been amazing. 7th grade, I was a little scared because I'm a little 12-year-old. I'm like 5 feet tall, and I'm playing with a bunch of like 6 feet tall seniors. But all the seniors and like the upperclassmen, they were very welcoming, which made it easy for me to adapt from like elementary school to high school so fast. And then every single year I've just like gotten more comfortable with the group. And then this year with me being a senior, I know how to make the 8th graders on our team and the younger kids feel comfortable because I know how the seniors made me feel, and I would want to make them feel the same way.
I like that.
Yeah, and I got to believe that at this point in your career at Bishop Grimes, you're the quarterback on the floor. I would imagine that you know what Coach Siff wants even before he calls it at this point, right? You just you got to be, right on the same page with him at this point, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So the sectional final is this Saturday at 3 p.m. up at Allen Hall Gymnasium up on Onondaga Community College. You're going against number 2 seed in General Brown. What will your routine be like on Saturday leading up to the game time?
I think he's having us meet at school early for like a little shoot around just to make sure we're up at a reasonable time and not sleeping in till 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So I'll probably wake up around like 9. I'll eat breakfast. I'll probably watch Netflix for a little bit just to like wake up, and then I'll watch a little game film before I start getting ready, and then I'll go to Grimes. I'll shoot around. I'll eat a ham and cheese sandwich, which I've been eating all sectionals, and it seems to be working, so we're going to keep trying it. And then we'll go to the game before ours, which I don't exactly know who it is, but we'll be watching that game, and then we'll get ready for ours, warm up, and then it's tip-off.
Well, I hope the ham and cheese works this time. I am a Bishop Grimes alum, so I'm not mad that you're in the final. I'm happy for you guys. I'd love to see you guys pull it out. You've had an outstanding career at Bishop Grimes. Kudos to you and your family. Jenna, you've been outstanding for the Cobras, and we look forward to watching you on Saturday, and good luck in the final.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks for coming on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315.
Bye.
We'll be there Saturday.
Jenna Sloan from Bishop Grimes High School. She will play in the Class B final against General Brown Saturday at 3 p.m. Like we said, at Allen Hall. There's going to be some great games up on the hill this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it, Jeff.
I wonder if they're going to fit that small Bishop Grimes band in that little gym. You think they will?
Yep. They'll always make room for the band.
Yeah, they'll be rocking.
Yeah.
There.
Bishop Grimes Pep Band, they do a great job. So we got, who do we got coming up next? We got Cameron Comstock from Dolgeville coming up next. And is he on yet? Or are we not yet? You know, I did want to talk. I know we couldn't get everybody on the show in these two shows, but I did want to talk a little bit about on the boys' side, the Class B final that's going to take place between Chittenango and Utica Academy of Science. I think that's going to be one of the better games of the day. Chittenango with the Mesh brothers and Bryce Bishop. They got a really good team, and Utica Academy of Science, Danelius King Jr., and they had a couple other kids.
Will Wangting.
Yeah, he had a monster dunk in the.
I got a feeling that game's going to come down to the wire, go to overtime.
Yeah,
you're calling that one, right? You're calling all the boys' games.
I'm really looking forward to it. Coach Lee for Utica Academy of Science does a great job. How long have they been? They just started a few years ago, right?
They which is funny because Syracuse Academy of Science, I believe, started in Class D.
Okay.
So they worked their way up. I know Syracuse Academy of Science, I think 14, 15, they might have went to the state Final Four. So and then those boys at Utica Academy of Science are young too, so they're moving their way up too. I would say they'll probably end up in A like Syracuse Academy of Science is.
Yeah, that's the first time I've saw them this year, last weekend, and they impressed me. They were a really good team. Chittenango is really good too. Coach, is it Clancy? Yeah. Clancy's he's just a nice guy. He's been around for a long time. I can't remember the last time Chittenango won a sectional championship, but it was a long time ago. So whoever wins that game is
that's going to be
that's going to
make history for that one.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. But right now, I think we have Cameron Comstock on the line. Are you there, Cameron?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to CNY Hoop Talk on the 315. We appreciate you taking out time to be with us tonight.
I'm glad you guys had me come out here.
Oh boy, you look like a grown man. And you're only a junior, right?
Yeah,
he's only a junior. So Cameron, you're for Coach Shane Morrow, you're averaging 19 points a game, 9 rebounds. You're the number 5 seed. You guys beat Sequoia Valley, Wheatsport, and then you beat in the quarterfinals, or you knocked off the number 1 seed in Tully. Talk to me about that. What worked for you guys? How are you able to knock off the number 1 seed?
Really just communication and chemistry. Like Cameron Dagger, we call him Moose. That just helps us out so much because he's so talkative and he's just a big body in the middle. And then all of us playing well together.
Nice. You had 26. Gagne had 27. You guys have won 6 in a row. Talk to me about what's been working for you guys. You're the number 5 seed, so you've had some upsets along the way. Do you feel like the team is gelling at the right time and things are working for you?
Yeah, we're definitely at our peak right now. I feel like we do have a good shot against West Canada, but just how we're playing, just how well we're playing together. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. One thing I wanted to ask you was Gagne, was he not with the team the first half of the season?
No, he broke his ankle during football season, our last game.
Okay.
We never asked that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering because when I was looking at your guys' schedule and how things were going out, the games I saw earlier in the year, I didn't see his name in there. That makes a big difference. He helps you out a lot as far as scoring goes. And I know you mentioned football. You know, Dolgeville's been known to have a great football team year after year. I always see Dolgeville at the Carrier Dome in the sectional finals and things like that. What does it mean to have the basketball team in the sectional final this year?
It feels really really good that we made it this far because we're not really known for basketball and we haven't been here like in 20 years. So
Wow.
really good that we made it this far.
I came to that first West Canada game when you guys went there. The atmosphere in the small school gym is incredible. And your guys' crowd travels everywhere with you. Talk a little bit how that represents your guys' school and how does it get you guys going on the basketball court?
It helps us a lot. Just the fans cheering us on gives us motivation to keep working and get better every day.
And then what do you think you guys have to do that you haven't done to beat West Canada this weekend? What do they do that you guys just have a tough issue with?
Pick and roll. We have to stop that because once Shep comes off that screen,
Ready to shoot.
Gone in most of it.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game, and that's gonna be a great atmosphere.
Yeah, it should be a tough game.
Yeah. So you played them twice this year. They beat you pretty good in both games, but like I said, you guys have won 6 in a row. It seems like all things are clicking. So, you feel like if you defend that pick and roll a little better, you got Shep shooting the 3, and then you got Will Smith rolling. So you guys got your hands full there, but they also have their hands full with you and with Gagne and Michael Blasky as well. So how do you think your team has changed from like the first half of the season to now?
Just adjusting to each other. Like the first half of the season, we were still trying to know each other. But now we got all our chemistry together, getting everybody back from like COVID injuries and all that. So I think we're going to be clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're a very athletic player. You got a lot of bounce in your step there. Do you play anything else besides basketball?
Yeah, I play football and I'm actually starting track this year.
Okay, so what would you say is your best sport?
Basketball.
Basketball? Okay. What do you play on the football field?
I played tight end and defensive end last year.
I was going to say that
just like one.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a perfect position for you. Nice and tall, good target to throw to, athletic. So what's your experience been like at Dolgeville so far? The school's got to be really excited that not only like you said, they're used to the football team being there, but it's been a while since the basketball team has been there. What's the school spirit been like at Dolgeville leading up to the sectional final?
It's been pretty good. People are cheering us on. A lot of people are coming to support us, which means a lot to us. It's helping us keep working.
Yeah, and head coach Shane Morrill, tell me a little bit about what he tries to get out of you and what he tries to get out of the team, and how things mesh there.
He tries to get me to drive the ball more and shoot the mid range. He doesn't want me really at the 3, like at the 3-point line, but it is what it is. And
old school, I like it.
Yeah, and our team just really working to try to get it in the middle so we can facilitate from there.
I ran into your dad finally. I've been talking the last couple of years. He seems like him and your mom are very involved. She's always posting your highlights on Facebook. I see and I share them. What impact have they had on you thus far in your short athletic career?
Sorry, say that again.
What impact has your parents had on you this far in your career? Because I see that they're very involved.
Oh, their impact has been very good. Like my dad pushing me to get better every single day. That's helped me become the player I have become. And my mom posting those helps like have people watch like, wow, that kid's doing that or something like that.
Absolutely.
So Cameron, you're a junior. Hope your hopes are to win the sectional final this coming weekend. And then after that, what's next for you? What will you do this summer leading into your senior year?
Just working on basketball, getting better.
You play AAU? You have an AAU team?
Yeah, I do.
Who do you play for?
I actually play for Fred Ludwig, Cameron Ludwig from West Canada's dad.
Oh, okay.
For like 6 years. And I'm actually starting with Thad Luke this year too.
Got it. He's building a team over there. He told me this weekend. So you guys got a bunch of friends. You have a few friends at West Canada?
Yeah, I like almost all of them there.
Yeah. So you guys are close. You guys hang out outside of basketball?
I used to hang out with them, but we kind of like separated a little bit, but we still talk here and there.
Yeah, as you get older, keep those relationships because basketball builds a lot of relationships.
All right.
Did you watch their quarterfinal or semifinal game with Waterville?
Yeah, we watched until halftime and then a little bit in the fourth.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys are 19-4 this year, so you guys have had a great season. Like I said, you didn't have Gagne the first half. You got him now. You got Blasky and, of course, yourself. I think it's going to be a great game. I hope you guys feel the same. You got a 1 p.m. start against West Canada Valley. What type of things will you do leading up to game time?
I don't know, really. I'm probably going to text the coaches and see if everyone wants to get in to just shoot before we get on the buses just to get our shots warmed up and everything. And then I got to have my pregame snack, which is peanut M&Ms. It's been working. And then I guess just work until game time, get ready for game.
And what was it like for you guys to play at the SRC Arena on that court?
It felt really amazing. Like, we've never been somewhere like that to play like basketball, so it was a good experience for us.
Did you find it hard at all with the with no walls behind the backboards or anything like that, or did you guys just adjust after a few minutes?
Our coach had a great idea because like in our gym we could like pull the wall back, so that we actually got used to that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron, you've had a great junior season. Like I said, 19 points and 9 rebounds a game. I really love your game. You got a good attitude. You come to play. I think you're going to give West Canada Valley all they can handle. I'm looking forward to the trilogy. 1 p.m. Start at the SRC Arena. I'll be on the mic to call that game. So congratulations on a fine season and have a great sectional final. We look forward to seeing the game.
All right, thank you. See you guys.
Stay safe the next 2 days.
All right.
We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks for coming on. Cameron Comstock from Dolgeville, the number 5 seed Blue Devils, taking on the number 3 seed or 2 seed? The number 2 seed, West Canada Valley. So that'll be 1 p.m. start on the sectional final in the Class C division. Cameron Comstock from Dolgeville.
I didn't notice that Gagne didn't play in the first few. It looks like he missed the first
Gagne?
12 games. Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't play against West Canada the first time they played him. He did play the second time.
Yeah, I was at that one. So that's probably why the first one was so bad. Was it 44-64 West Canada?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking for a better game this time around, but West Canada Valley is really good. We're gonna have Will Smith on before the end of the show, so we look forward to talking to him. Is David Smith his father or his uncle?
I want to say they're not related.
Oh, they're not related?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked that a couple times. I couldn't get it.
Okay.
Out of any of them.
All right. Well, we'll get clarification tonight. Next up, we got Amara Strife coming on the show from Bishop Ludden. Bishop Ludden is 17-4. They're a number 3 seed. They play against JD in the sectional finals on Saturday. And like we were talking about last night, JD had that game against Auburn where they
17 threes.
17 threes. So, and they're not, from what I heard, they're not known to be a 3-point shooting team.
Weren't. 11 it was 11 in the third quarter.
11 in the third quarter. So that's hard to overcome for anybody. Leah Middleton and Auburn had a great year. They have a young team. They'll be back next year. But I think we have Amara checking in right now. Hi, Amara.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315. We wanted to have you on because you're one of the best players in the area. You've been playing also since you've been on varsity since 7th grade, right?
Yes.
Okay. You've had a great career at Bishop Ludden. You've already surpassed 1,000 points and you're only a junior. You got another year left. Talk to me a little bit about the Bishop Ludden experience for you since you've been there as a 7th grader.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride. So it all started out in 7th grade. Definitely young at the time. Started out when Danielle Roush, Laura Petrolsky, Katie Costello were there. And it was a lot to go into, but Danielle took me under her wing and it was a great experience ever since.
And you guys won a sectional championship there, right?
Yes, we
with
did.
Danielle, right? Yeah. What's it been like do you still keep in touch with Danielle? She's had an outstanding college career at the University of Michigan. She's just a great leader. She's such a scrappy player, so smart. Do you still keep in touch with her and bounce some things off of her?
Yeah, every once in a while we'll talk, a little text every now and then, see how things are going. She gives me a little bit of feedback on how I can better the game, and everything counts with her.
It's a great person. That's a great person to learn from.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What was because Ludden, you guys are young this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
guys don't have too many upperclassmen. What were your expectations coming into this season from your standpoint?
Yeah, so definitely. So we ended up having no JV team. So we took all of our modified girls and pulled them all up to varsity. So just getting their confidence levels up and learning trust and just being able to bounce, energy off one another and seeing what one another can take or what they can't take. So just coming together and figuring out who we are and what we can be.
You guys definitely did things the right way thus far.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're having another great season tomorrow. 23 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. You're averaging a double-double. You've had four games this year of 30-plus points, and then you dropped a 40-piece on Homer. Is that your career high, or have you had a game higher than that since you've been there?
No, 40 is my career high.
Career high, yeah. Was everything just working for you that night?
Yeah, I stuck to who I was. I just kept going in the paint, and then when they come at me in the paint, I switched out, went on to the outside.
So I know Coach Carpetrera expects a lot out of you. You're a leader on the team. What does she and the coaching staff talk to you about? What do they expect out of you? What they need out of you and the team?
Yeah, so this year it's been a big step up from years in the past when I was a 7th grader. Making almost like a list and getting everything done. Like if coach told me I need to be a dog and get all the rebounds, and that's what I needed to do. If I had a double team and I needed to kick out to my shooters, that's what's going to be done. And I know that I can do that because that's the type of team that I have. We have like Caitlin Kibling on the outside, can knock down the 3, but it's also a threat if she can take you in the paint. Elizabeth Gahn, dog on defense, can play a whole game 55 if she needs to, full court, and always willing to do that. Bridget Dunham, biggest threat, one of the biggest threats on the team, can shoot, can drive. Sarah Boye, one of the most athletic girls I've ever met, can shoot and knock it down. And our bench is just so deep, and we trust one another with the ball.
You're in line about that. I've seen you guys for the first time in person, and talk about Kibling because she scored 42. That girl is athletic as heck, and I can't believe that she's going to UConn to play softball and not playing basketball. So I only imagine her on the softball field. Has she always been that type of player that I've seen this past weekend? Because it was my first time in person.
Yes, Caitlin's always been that way. She is a dog. She's willing to do anything. And even in softball, she's amazing. So just being able to look up to her and seeing what she can do, it's incredible.
Yeah, she's definitely a baller, just like you guys. You guys mesh well together, too.
Yeah, so you knocked off the number 2 seed to get to the sectional final, Indian River. Of course, they had Adrienne Lamora. She was a McDonald's nominee, All-American. She had a decent game, but you guys played her tough. Of course, it's hard to overcome 41 points by Kibling. You had 15 and 8. Talk to us about that game and how you guys were able to pull that out.
Yeah, we stuck to who we are. Offensively, they took me out of what I'm used to, which is the paint, and Caitlin took over, and they couldn't guard her. So if she needed the bucket, she was going to get the bucket. Like, you weren't going to stop her. Granted, on the defensive side, Adrienne was going to score. She's an amazing player. So we did what we had to do, and we stopped them from scoring. We ultimately just played our game instead of playing theirs. We kept it to our pace, our tempo, and didn't squander under the heat.
So let's talk about you made it now. You're going to play in the sectional final. You're going to play Jamesville DeWitt, a school that you're familiar with in the past, but you did not play JD this year. They had a big upset. They beat Auburn, and we all thought, or at least I think you thought too. Yeah, I think we both had. I had you guys playing Auburn in the sectional final. I really did, and I just thought Auburn had been red hot. Middleton had been playing well, but JD dropped 17 threes on Auburn that night. And I don't care who you are, it's hard to beat a team when they hit 17 threes. And from what I understand, they're not even known to be a 3-point shooting team. So are you surprised you're playing JD, and what do you know about them, and what's it going to take to beat them in the final?
Yeah, so definitely surprised to take on JD. Definitely didn't see that coming with the brackets. So sorry to break you guys brackets as well.
No, we got you there.
True. But you know, from what I saw, they're a very scrappy team. They're willing to get down and dirty for getting the shots that they need to get up. Going into it, we're just going to play our game, keep our tempo, and stick to what we know. So that's all we got.
Do you guys play? Is it a 2-2-1 full court press, or is it a 1-2-2?
A 1-2-2.
You guys run that to the T. You guys go over that every day in practice and scrap as much as you guys did that game.
Yes.
You guys run that perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I think I was watching some highlights. Have you been playing recently with a face mask on?
I did. I broke my nose in a Liverpool game.
How long ago was that?
3 weeks ago, I think. I think we're going into the third week with the mask on.
Okay. It looks nice and straight right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Still looks a little crooked to me, but
Okay.
over time.
So do you still have to wear the mask this weekend?
Yes. I have to wear the mask at least for one more week, and then I can see where it goes from there. If need be, I might wear it, might not.
So what was it like to wear that thing? Did it take some adjustment, to play with that on?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Looking straight forward, there's really no issues. Your peripherals, so like on help defense, or if you glance over a little bit, you kind of got to turn your head a little bit more. So that's a little different. But other than that, no issues.
Had the mask to it, it's probably even worse too. But they're gone, right?
Yes.
Well, you didn't have to wear the mask because you had a whole thing over your face, right?
No, I still had to wear it.
Yeah, she had it on.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had that over the plastic mask?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about the other mask this weekend. So, So like we said, you're a junior. You got AAU coming up this summer. You play with the Royals, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And you're with Nav Wingate? You guys?
Nevaeh, yes.
Nevaeh, okay. So talk to us about what type of things you're going to be working on this summer on the AAU circuit to get ready for your senior season.
Yeah, so really over the summer, I just plan on working on my game, building up the IQ, seeing things that maybe I didn't see before on the floor. Kind of want to work on my quote unquote point guard mentality, being able to see things before it happens. I'm really excited for the team we have this year. We can do a lot of damage with the Royals team. So very excited. So
have you gotten any offers from any of the schools yet?
The only offer I have right now is from Youngstown State University. Okay. Still have a couple interests in college, though.
Did you get a chance to visit Youngstown State?
Yes, I did.
How'd you like that?
Beautiful campus, beautiful school. Just kind of waiting to see what else I can work with. Not saying that wasn't a beautiful opportunity, because it definitely is. I just want to see what else comes my way and have a little bit more options.
It's Maya McLeod too, right? Maya's going there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have a trainer in the off season?
Kind of sort of. I go to Chad Snow when I can, and then
Snow Arts.
Always working out. Yes, Snow Arts.
He always tags you and shares stuff. He's a good dude.
He is. He's amazing.
Well, I'm sure you'll have more offers coming. Like I said, you got a whole nother season. You've already surpassed 1,000 points. I've noticed your game get better and better every year, and that's what you want to see out of a player. You want to see them improve every year. So that's a credit to the work that you've put in. Like I said, you got the final coming up on Saturday, 5 p.m. against JD. JD has won five straight, including their 10-point upset of Auburn. So you guys are going to have to come ready to play, and I'm sure you guys will. When's the last time you've been to the sectional final?
Last time, I believe, pre-COVID, I want to say. We didn't make it last year. We had an undefeated season. I want to say it was with Danielle, if I remember properly.
Okay.
We went to the regional finals in Susquehanna Valley.
Well, you got a really good shot at putting your own stamp on a sectional final this coming weekend. And like Jeff was saying, you guys are young. I expect you guys and Auburn to be back there again next year. You guys both have a young team, a lot of players coming back. So good luck in the sectional final. Like I said, it's a 5 p.m. start. Tell me about your day leading up to the final. It's starting at 5 o'clock. How you gonna get ready for that?
Yeah, so night before, carb load, fuel up, and then wake up the next morning, not too late. Coach wants us to come in to have a shoot around for about an hour and a half, go home, play some hype music, have my brother, shout out to him, come dance with me and sing. You're my little backup singer. Just getting hype, and then we'll meet at OCC and get more hype in the locker room, and then we're off the tip.
You got a go-to song before a big game? Or an artist?
Right now, it's been Pushin' P.
Okay.
That's just because it gets everybody hype in the locker room. So That's going to go to for everybody.
That's
all right. Well, hey, credit to you. You've had an outstanding career at Bishop Ludden. And like I said, you still got a year to go. From what I hear, you're an outstanding student as well. So congratulations on that. And I'm sure more offers will be on the table and you'll have a chance to choose where you want to go. And we'll be following you every step of the way. But first, we're going to follow you in the sectional final this Saturday at 5 p.m. against JD.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Amara, thank you for taking time to be on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315.
Good luck Saturday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
You can tell Grimes got public speaking class too.
Bishop Ludden?
I think Bishop Ludden got speaking class too.
Grimes and Ludden. Yeah. And Cameron was great too. And that's one thing. I'm glad you bring that up. I think that's something that I've been most impressed with all year long doing these interviews. These kids in high school, they speak so well. They handle themselves so well. They're all their schools, the schools should be very proud of these student athletes, what they bring to the table on and off the court. And I know that's such a good thing for the schools.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially those schools that the kids want to get to, like Grimes and Ludden.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard
to get. And I tell you, with Ludden's team, I mean, I gotta imagine, I'm like I said,
bunch of 8th graders.
Yeah, JD's been hot, but I got to imagine Ludden's the favorite there, and they might have a chance to repeat. Because they got everybody but Kibling coming back next year. So
the young girls can shoot too. The 8th grader that she was talking about, she hit a few threes when they played Saturday when I was there.
Yeah. So that should be fun. So far we've had Jenna Sloan from Bishop Grimes, we've had Cameron Comstock from Dulgeville, and we just had Amara Strife from Bishop Ludden. Next up we have the Fresh Prince from West Canada Valley, Mr. Will Smith.
Ask him about that when he gets on. His coach did that to him.
Yeah. So Will be our last guest. We look forward to talking to Will. We've been trying to get him on the show all year long. So no better time than now since he's getting ready for the sectional final.
How'd Lemoyne do tonight?
The Lemoyne women lost in the semis tonight to Bentley University. But their season is not over. They have the selection show Sunday night at 10 o'clock, and I think they have a really good shot at getting an at-large bid to be in the D2 national tournament. So I'm hoping that Lemoyne gets an at-large bid to be in that tournament. And while I'm on that,
OCC,
yeah,
boys and girls,
the Lasers, both women and men. The women won their conference tournaments, the region tournament, so they were an automatic bid. They got a 3 seed in the national tournament. They're going to Rochester, Minnesota. And the men lost in the regional final against Genesee, but they were one of the best teams all year long, and they got an at-large bid, a number 5 seed, and they're going to Rockford, Illinois. So the men are going to Illinois. The women are going to Rochester, Minnesota. The Onondaga Lasers, both the women and the men, are dancing in the national tournament. That's awesome.
Gonna be fun for that.
Yeah, and we're hoping the Lemoyne women does too. I think we got Will Smith on the line.
Fresh Prince.
How we doing, Will?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm liking that hat, brother. So I have heard, Will, that you are an outdoorsman. Is that true?
Yep.
Yeah. What do you like to do out there?
I like fishing, man.
Fishing?
Yep.
All right. So a monster dunk in a game or catching a big walleye? What's more exciting?
I don't know. They're about the same, man.
This kid, I like this kid right here.
Yeah. Hey, we were wondering, Coach Smith, is there a relation there or no?
No.
Okay. All right. We weren't sure, and you clarified that for us, so thank you. Hey, thanks for coming on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315. We've been trying to get you all year, man, because you've been putting up some monster numbers. We've been hearing a lot about you all year. You're averaging 27 a game, 13 rebounds a game, 4 assists. You've had a great season. Talk to me a little bit about the season and how much fun you've been having.
It's been a lot of fun. Just going out and playing hard with my friends.
Yeah, and Will, talk to me about the school spirit. I mean, you guys, West Canada's got both the boys and the girls in the sectional final. I mean, the school's got to be on fire leading up to this weekend. Have you guys been having a lot of fun?
Yeah, it's been great. Everybody's coming together, and we had a team dinner tonight, boys and girls.
Oh, nice.
Coming into this season, did you guys think that you guys would be here right now?
I did. I don't know. I don't know about the girls team, but
What did you guys do the COVID season last year? What was your guys' record? Forgot to check.
13-1.
Oh, so they're right there. All these things are right there.
We lost to UAS. I think they're by 2, I think. I don't know.
So you guys played them last year and not this year?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you guys have beaten Thousand Islands, South Louis, Waterville to get to the sectional final. Talk to me about some other guys on the team that have been stepping up to help you get to the final.
Braden Shepherdson's been hot in sectionals. I mean, he's been lighting it up. And Cam Ludwig stepped up big time, making some big plays. Kobe Weekly's been playing great defense. Connor Yeager's been working the boards really well. We're just clicking.
Yeah, Shepherdson averaging 18 a game, so he takes a little bit of the load off of you, as well as Lugwood at 12 points a game. Now, you're going to face Dolgeville in the sectional final. You've played them twice this year. You beat them twice. The first time you beat them by 20, they didn't have Gagne. You had 22 and 18. Shep had 17. Talk to me about what you remember from the first meeting with Dolgeville.
The first meeting was a little weird. I'm used to having Greg there, so I don't know. It was a little weird adjusting to that, but I don't know.
And in the second game, you played them at the end of January on the 31st. You win 78-62. You had 24 and 15. Shep had 25. He hit 6 threes. Gagne had 21 for them. Comstack 8 and 8. Blasky 13. So you've beat them twice this year. What is it? Just more of the same going into the sectional final? Just keep doing what's been working for you guys.
I think we're gonna have to slow them down. They're gonna play with a lot of energy.
Yeah, I mean, would you agree they seem like a different team at this point in the year than they were during the regular season?
Yeah, definitely. They seem to be playing a lot better together.
They're clicking. Talk to us about Coach Dave. He seems like he's a very animated coach. He doesn't let go of you guys. He's yelling, screaming all game, jumping up and down.
Yeah.
How's the chemistry in your relationship with him?
Oh, it's great. He'd do anything for us kids.
It seems like he was.
Yeah.
Now, Will, one thing I noticed about you, seeing you in person this past weekend, you're all over the place. You're flying in the air, legs, arms going everywhere. You're not afraid to get in the mix. Talk to me about your game a little bit.
No, I'm definitely not afraid to get on the floor or any of that. I'm just doing whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
Do you play any sports or just basketball?
I mean, I play golf. I don't really know if that's a sport, but huh?
Any good?
I mean, I qualified for sectionals, but I didn't go.
Okay. Okay.
Left-handed. You golf left-handed too, right?
Yep.
So what? Are you a good fisherman?
I mean, I'm all right, but just more fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So talk to me about what's the farthest you've ever gone in the sectionals? Your team since you've been at West Canada Valley.
My 10th grade year, we made it to the semifinals and lost to Cooperstown.
Okay. And when's the last time West Canada Valley won a sectional Section 3 final? Do you know?
I think it was 2010.
Okay. All right. So it's been a while. What type of emotions do you guys have coming into the sectional final, getting ready for a game that you, if you come out and play your game, have a good shot at winning?
I'm just ready to go right now. Just want the days to go by quicker.
Yeah. So Saturday or Sunday, you guys will have the, let's see, what time are they on Sunday? 1 p.m., right?
Yep.
So talk to me about Sunday morning. It's going to be, you're going to be playing in the championship, the finals at 1 p.m. What's the day going to be like leading up to the game?
Try not to eat too much junk food and stay calm, listen to some good music, and get hyped up once you get on the floor. Tip off.
What's on the iPod for Will Smith? Do you guys still use iPods? I don't know.
The iPhones. That's what
iPhones. Yeah. What's on the playlist for Will Smith?
I mean, a little bit of Kid Rock, a little Tyler Childers. I don't know. Nothing. I don't like rap, so.
Okay. So you're not getting jiggy with it. No. Okay. That's all right.
I ain't heard Kid Rock in a long time.
Yeah. That's good. Hey, we really enjoyed watching you guys. What was that game with Waterville like? To me, it was going back and forth, and Tyson Maxim was unbelievable for them. You had a great game. Talk to me about the semis.
Everything I expected. I knew it was going to be a tough game. Probably the toughest one we've had all year. But she kept battling, play our game.
Yeah, you guys were very evenly matched. Like I was telling Jeff, I was on the mic doing the PA, and it was hard for me it took me a little while to get, you guys are both Indians. You're both purple and white. I mean, you're both flying all over the place. I mean, it took me a few minutes to see who was who, but that was a great game. Was it as much fun as it looked?
Yeah, I got beat up a little bit, but it's pretty fun, I guess.
Well, you're the big guy. You got to expect that, right?
You felt all the time the way you play.
All right, so you got the sectional final coming up. The girls are in the sectional final at 1 p.m. on Saturday. You guys are in the sectional final 1 p.m. on Sunday. It's a big weekend for West Canada Valley. What's it going to take for Will Smith and the Indians to bring home the sectional championship this weekend?
We just got to come together as a team, play our game, don't change up anything, do what's got us here.
What do you think Coach Smith is going to do if you guys get a victory on Sunday?
No.
Already tried.
He'll be jumping all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a heart attack.
I love the energy. Hey, Will, we've been trying to get you out all year. I know you've been busy, but you've been having a great season. Kudos to you. You're a senior. What do you got planned after you get done doing your work this weekend? What do you got planned for next year?
Just thinking about playing college ball at SUNY Delhi.
Okay. Yeah, they got a strong program there. What made you choose them?
Really just a program. We got a good construction management program.
Okay. You want to do some of that after you're done playing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you get it done on and off the court. We've been appreciating your game all year long. You're a fun player to watch. Good luck this weekend. We will see you. We will be there on Sunday. Thanks for taking time out of your schedule to be on CNY Hoop Talk in the 315.
Yeah, no problem. See ya.
Thanks, Will.
All right. Thanks, Will.
He like he was in his garage
Or his or
background in the
upstairs attic. Yeah, that was nice. Will Smith from West Canada Valley. So once again, CNY Hoop Talk in the 315. My guy Jeff Richardson and myself getting it done, talking to all the key players. Coming up in the weekend, we had Jenna Sloan from Bishop Grimes, Amara Strife from Bishop Ludden. Cameron Comstock from Dolgeville, and Will Smith from West Canada Valley. We had a great show last night. That was a lot of fun. Great show tonight. Jeff, we got a full weekend ahead of us. All we can ask is that we have as much fun as we did last weekend. Yeah, so there was some really good games.
I think it will be.
We have any chance of, well, I was going to say, could we do the show from OCC or maybe
Sunday?
we can do some interviews or something?
Yeah, we can. That should be over, what, 8:30?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it, but
I'll bring the stuff out.
Yeah. And then so we're gonna rest up for the weekend, like hopefully you all do as well. Hopefully we have a great weekend up at OCC on both the girls and the boys side. It's been a lot of fun doing these shows all year long. We will have a wrap-up show after the weekend. And what else, Jeff?
That's pretty much it. And then where regionals are going to be at Liverpool, right? When that schedule comes out, because there'll be some teams playing there.
The
boys.
The men will be at Liverpool. I'm not sure where the regionals are for the women, but we'll find out.
We'll give you guys a couple. We'll jump on. We'll have a couple more shows before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And then shout out to OCC. They're going still.
OCC men and women both going dancing in the national tournament. We're hoping the Lemoyne women will be dancing after this weekend as well. They had a great season. The Lemoyne men are done for the season, but they look to bounce back next year. They're on the recruiting trail. They will, I'm sure they'll be there this weekend checking out high school basketball and some other things. So a lot of, and also I want to shout out to Coach Jason Leone and Oswego State.
Yeah, they won.
They are going to the national tournament on the D3 level. They had an outstanding season. I think the kid from Jordan Elbridge was one of their best players.
I know he got MVP for the championship. Jeremiah Sparks.
Yeah, Jeremiah Sparks. So from Jordan Elbridge. So
Caleb Cook is from Auburn too.
Yeah,
There's a couple other kids.
Caleb Cook. Yeah, so Oswego State had a great season. They are on their way to the national tournament. So good luck to them. A lot of great basketball in the CNY this year, both on the high school and the college level. We've certainly enjoyed it. We're getting towards the end. We're getting it's March Madness, and we're all going to enjoy it. So at this point, we'll sign off for now. I'm going to hit up Jeff for some CNY hoop talk gear, see if he can hook a brother up. And we'll see you this weekend at the games up at OCC.
See you guys all Saturday.